The first rule of investing is simple: don't lose money. The second rule is never forget the first. That single idea is the foundation of Warren Buffett's entire fortune. Buffett didn't invent new technology. He didn't inherit billions. He became one of the richest people in history by doing one thing better than almost anyone else: investing consistently and patiently in the stock market. So how did he do it? And why do so many others fail where he succeeded? To understand that, we have to start at the beginning. Warren Buffett was born in Omaha, Nebraska in 1930, just after the Great Depression began. As a child, he watched people struggle financially, which sparked his obsession with money and business. His father ran a small investment business, and young Warren spent hours reading investing books from his library. By the age of 6, Buffett was already running his first business, selling Coca-Cola door-to-door. At 11, he made his first stock investment, buying shares in an oil company. The stock dropped immediately, causing panic, but he held on and eventually sold for a small profit. What hurt most wasn't the loss, but realizing the stock later went much higher. That taught him a lifelong lesson. Short-term market moves don't matter. Owning great businesses for long periods does. As a teenager, Buffett worked multiple jobs, bought pinball machines, rented them out, and even purchased farmland at 15. By the time he finished high school, it was clear he thought very differently from everyone else. After college, Buffett was rejected by Harvard, but that rejection changed his life. He enrolled at Columbia Business School, where he studied under Benjamin Graham, the father of value investing. Graham taught him to buy stocks for far less than they were worth, focusing on numbers, balance sheets, and downside protection. Buffett absorbed these ideas and later worked for Graham's investment firm. But over time, Buffett realized something important. Buying cheap companies wasn't enough. The quality of the business and its management mattered. In 1956, Buffett returned to Omaha and started his own investment partnership, running it out of his bedroom. Using Graham's principles, he bought extremely undervalued companies, sometimes near bankruptcy, a strategy he called cigar butt investing. This approach worked incredibly well. Over 13 years, Buffett delivered nearly 30% annual returns, massively outperforming the market. But as markets became expensive, Buffett grew cautious. He shut down his partnership in 1969, protecting his investors and walking away with a personal fortune. His next chapter began with Berkshire Hathaway, a failing textile company he originally bought because it was cheap. That mistake forced him to rethink everything. Influenced by Charlie Munger, Buffett shifted from buying cheap, bad companies to buying great companies at fair prices. This became his most important evolution. He began looking for businesses with an economic moat, a lasting competitive advantage that protects profits over time. Coca-Cola, American Express, and the Washington Post fit perfectly. Buffett also discovered the power of insurance companies. Insurance provided massive pools of cash, called float, that he could invest long-term at very low cost. By reinvesting that capital into high-quality businesses, Berkshire Hathaway grew into a financial powerhouse. Over decades, Buffett compounded wealth slowly, patiently, and relentlessly. He ignored hype, avoided debt, and focused on protecting capital first. Even after becoming a billionaire, Buffett lived modestly, proving that discipline and principles mattered more than appearances. Warren Buffett beat the stock market not by predicting it, but by understanding businesses, controlling emotions, and letting time do the heavy lifting. His story proves that you don't need genius or luck to win in investing. You need patience, discipline, and the courage to do what others won't.